Guys, I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am for the 1000th episode of One Piece. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys a special video to tell you what One Piece means to me. Since we are at the 1000th episode that's about to come up here pretty soon, at least on my time, on my side of the time and stuff, I wanted to give you guys why I love One Piece so much, what it's meant to me, and everything about that. And let me just say, why do I love One Piece? Well, it's pretty much everything about it. I mean, the story, the characters, the world building, but most of all, the mysteries that are still lurking out there that Oda has still not revealed to us yet fully, but have left many of clues out there for us to speculate on. That is another thing I must say I also like about One Piece is how us, the One Piece fans, can start having theory discussions and everything from everything we are giving to help us foresee what's coming in the future and stuff. And we may sometimes be somewhat on target, somewhat not on target, but it's always fun to speculate. That's what's so great about One Piece. You see, if you can make an anime or a manga anything as good as Ashira Oda has with One Piece, that it gets people discussing and theorizing on what's to come next, you know you've accomplished something. That's for sure. But now, having said that, let me talk within the story. So, you guys know the story of One Piece: romance, adventure, action, all things that make shonen anime a shonen anime. I mean, seriously, with each new island they go to, you see a different realm of adventure. And one of the story structures I always loved with each island they visited is that they meet people, they learn of what's going on the island, some of the people there, how things are there. It's incredibly insane to the point where once they see all this and see how messed up things are getting, you see them going head to head with the antagonist in some way or another. But you always know when it comes to Luffy, it's always by beating them because he's a straightforward guy. When he knows that you need to take someone out, you need to take someone out. But it's not just only that, it's also with each of these arcs, they all have a different theme that can reflect things in real life. Like, take for Fishman Island and Arlong Park, for instance. Arlong Park was the first stage of us seeing the sort of prejudice that the Arlong pirates feel for humans, fishmen and humans. Now, that was just like a little prelogue to what the real conclusion was coming to when we saw it in Shambodi Archipelago, to the full detail going in to Fishman Island. But hey, it's not just that with Fishman Island. You also had other arcs that actually have a connection with some of the current arcs we have going on right now, or some of the past arcs. Like, let's look at Alabasta and see the breadcrumbs that were there and how they can sort of go into Dressrosa because they have similarities there. Luffy taking on a warlord to bring down them from destroying a country, or in this case with Don Flamingo had destroyed a country and now he's given the country back to his rival king, while you had Crocodile who wanted to take over the country and Luffy stopped him before that could happen. It's crazy. And I could go on and on and on for that, but I want to keep this video as short as possible so I can get ready for One Piece episode 1000. So, going into the characters. Monkey D. Luffy. I love that dude. He is my favorite character all the way, but I love each and every Straw Hat member just as I practically love almost all the characters of One Piece. But Luffy, a carefree spirited guy who's just an idiot, does all sorts of dumb things that you cannot help but continue to laugh at it. Well, at least if you're someone like me and others out there who just like the humor and stuff. And it's shown throughout the season that no matter how tough things have gone for Luffy, he's always able to come through with it. Like, take for instance when he lost Ace. You would think that would really change him, and it did, but it didn't change him so much that he lost what makes him Luffy. The idiocy, the happiness, the carefreeness. that will always remain in him. And if that day ever comes that he's not the same Luffy, then you know One Piece is dead then. But hey, when he's got his friends by his side and everything, never gonna happen. And yeah, I love the guy's history from when he met Shanks to growing up with Sabo and Ace, and then the mystery of his father that's still out there, Monkey D. Dragon. Oh, I still can't wait to learn more of him. But also, one of the things that always inspired me about Luffy is that he showed that no matter how tough things are in the world, you can always be a fun-loving, caring guy. But at the same time, when it's time to get serious, it's time to get serious. Which is what we saw when he showed his true power of being a captain when it came to that issue with him and Usopp. And there's many more I could say, but that's one of the most iconic ones to me, to know that despite how serious, despite how goofy and idiotic Luffy is, he knows his role as captain. Even if he's emotional and stuff, it's shown that despite everything, he's been prepared from the beginning to be a pirate captain and knows what being a pirate captain means. Not to say that that still can hurt him from time to time, but it's just how it is in the real world. We can't always let our friendship with people stop us from doing what needs to be done there. And yes, who's another one of my favorite characters? If I'm going to say outside of the Straw Hat Pirates, I have to go with Trafalgar Law. Ever since Dressrosa and ever since we learned everything about him from his past and everything, not to mention his personality and his powers, that's just so dope. And yeah, he and Eustace Kid have really been kicking some butt, so to speak, and Wano. But it was really cool to see all three of them, along with the other two members of the worst generation, to take on two Yonkos at the same time. What a way to go on that one. And yeah, I'll talk about one more of my favorites, that being Zoro. He's a badass. I love that dude. He's just way too awesome. How can you not love that guy? But I'll stop there and now moving on to world building. World building is one of the best parts in this anime and manga series. The world building has always been one of the key focuses to know of more things to come after a major arc, and sometimes they showed us other characters we don't see, like the warlords, other Yonkos who aren't playing a major role yet, or some members of the Marines or the world nobles or the government. That's always one of the best parts because it always gets us psyched about what's to come in the future. And considering how we just had the Reverie arc and we still don't know all the dynamics of the results of what happened in the Reverie arc, we know that the warlords are no more and there's something happened with Sabo and stuff. And there are other newses that we're still hearing about. It's just got you wondering what's going to happen once Luffy and the gang leave Wano. They're going to be opened up to a brand new world of so many revelations. And I just can't help but think, what will those revelations be? How bad will they be? How shocking? Whatever it is. It's insane. And then finally, one of the biggest things that makes One Piece so amazing, the mysteries. Yes, the mysteries that Oda has left behind throughout his entire series, some of which he didn't kind of probably think of offside the top of his head right then and there for future projects, but some he was thinking of as he kept going. Like, I remember him saying that the D in the name is not something to look at something as big and important, but it made him give an idea for something big to come in the future. And as we already know, the biggest mystery that still lies with us is not just the will of D, but the creation of the world government, the world nobles, and most of all, one of the key people in all this thing that happened in the Void Century, Joy Boy, who so far, most of us right now are speculating has a connection with Luffy. What that connection is, we still don't know yet. All I know is that this Joy Boy guy, he was a major figure in that age. So big, in fact, that Gold Roger, when we will learn more about his past through Kazuki Oden, we learned that he was laughing at what he found on Laugh Tale, that he wished he had met that Joy Boy guy when in his time area, like he wished he lived in their time so we could have met the guy. So one's got to wonder, who is this guy? Why is he so funny that it makes Roger laugh? All I know is it must have been a great guy, as compared to some of the world nobles, as the world government was created from them. And yeah, we've already seen the world nobles, a bunch of jerk asses. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, folks, but you know how it is with those world nobles. Nothing but a bunch of scumbags, as it were. Even Garp doesn't like them. That's why he won't even be an admiral. It means working directly under them, and I don't blame him. Why would you want to work with a bunch of scumbags like that? But nevertheless, though, it's this is some of the just bits and pieces of what makes One Piece so great. And yeah, the adventure, the romance, and not like shipping romance, which yeah, we all love to do that with One Piece, fan fictionalize and all that stuff. But the romance of adventure, they're in love with adventure. They're not thinking about all that other stuff. They just want to have some fun. And yeah, adventures always have random things coming at you everywhere, especially on the sea. The sea's a wonderful place, but also very dangerous, can turn on you in an instant, just like in the real world. I haven't really been out to the sea, so I can't say I'm a sailor. I wouldn't know what I'm doing out there. But all in all, guys, One Piece episode 1000. Whoa, I am so excited. Can't wait for it. And I'm glad I was able to take this time to share with you guys. And if you took this time to stay with me all throughout the video, I appreciate you guys taking the time to know the passion I have for One Piece, a little of the passion. I have more I could speak of, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to go ahead, though, end this video right here, and please let me know, what was your favorite thing about One Piece? How has it impacted your life? I'd love to know in the comment sections down below. But until then, guys, if you enjoy my videos, all you got to do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos, and until then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!